Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wargame Red Dragon Busan Pocket campaign. As you recall, in the last video, if you did watch the last video, we managed to finally capture Seoul with our American forces. We held all of our borders down here in Daegu, Unchang, and Yangdok, and Busan remains firmly in our control for now. At the end of the video, the North Koreans have started to begin pushing in with their second major offensive into our defensive perimeter down here, hitting us in Yangdok with some serious armor. We're going to scroll in down here and take a look. We have these Chinoma 2s, Chinoma Ho 2s and Chinoma Ho 4s. They're going to be some pretty tough customers with frontal armor 12. Not exactly that accurate of a tank, but they do have some good range on them. So they're going to be some tough customers to deal with down here. Some Shilkas and artillery still remain, as well as these Su-25s, and that they now have some pretty good air cover in the form of these MiG-29s with their Vimpel missiles, rather. Facing them is going to be 10 M48s, 7 K1s, which are far superior than anything the North Koreans can throw at us. The K1s, rather, the M48s are pretty much on par with that. So we'll have our hands cut, or our hands full, our hands cut off. That's almost what I said there. We'll have our hands full dealing with the North Koreans here in Yangdok. Over here in Unchang, we have the remainder of the 21st Tank Battalion. They might just flat out surrender and retreat once we start that battle down here. That remains to be seen. Here in Daegu, or the remainder of our forces here, just chilling. We're going to hold them here for now. We might have to pull back this anti-air convoy. I'm not sure. We have to wait and see what the enemy does. There's nothing coming at them from Yochang. I'm afraid that this 22nd Armored might make a push down here, but I'm more sure that they're going to be holding their ground up here and pushing into Seoul or pushing into Sherwan. Not sure. Up here, the Americans need the hold for the time being. We have the 2nd Tank Regiment up here coming at us with 16 T-72s. That's going to be the major deterrent from our offensive up here, with a frontal armor of 12, 40% accuracy, 20% stabilization on them, on their cannons. Nothing special compared to our tanks down here. These M60, M60A1 eras, 12 frontal armor as well, much better accuracy. But the M1A1s, they are going to be the absolute stars of the show up here. If they survive. I've had some bad luck in the past with those tanks just getting annihilated. So we'll have to wait and see what happens up here in Seoul. Everyone there is going to be holding their ground and waiting for the fireworks to fly. We're going to bring our planes back in to with the Prowlers and these Phantoms. We're going to move them back into Seoul to have air cover for our guys. Down here, everything that could move has moved. Actually, no, the Sabres, F-86 Sabres, need to come out. Do we need them over here? I don't think we do. They're going to be needed much more up here against all these tanks. What else do we have? We got K1s that are refitting, and my tow battalion that's refitting over here. So let's go ahead and keep the Sabres over here for now, just to make sure, because they've been very effective over here on the Western Front. Let's move them back into Unchang and see what happens. Let's go ahead and launch the battle. Yep, they retreated. Okay. Yeah, so they went ahead and just retreated out of there. These forces now are pretty much I can't move any of them. So these forces down here now have effectively held the Western Front. Everything over here has been smashed and beaten back a million times. Those helicopters do remain a threat, as well as all this artillery, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Now it's time for this armored fight up here in Yangdok. This is going to be a bloodbath. The 11th Tank Regiment, the 2nd Anti-Air Convoy, the 11th Artillery Convoy, 2nd Fighter Squadron, 9th Strike Squadron going up against My South Korean friends, you know the names, you know the players. Let's go ahead and kick this off here. Get right down to the nitty gritty. And as I click that launch button, always click that like button. Helps me out. Helicopter. Let's keep the helicopter up here. And we're going to need recon this time. I'm not going to skimp on the recon. We're going to move fast over there at that ridge. You are going to... These guys, I'm going to fly them down here and have them occupy this town, as well as putting some recon here as well. And the fob, of course, we'll move the fob over here. Helicopters. These tows are going to be the same helicopters from the last battle. They're now veterans of all the kills that they got. Air power, of course, we need our peace pheasants. 4 of them. KF-1Cs, both of them. And let's go for a little bit more recon here. Just to make sure. Actually, I'm going to try and see if I can swing this little recon unit up here into one of these wooded areas, so we'll have a clear view down into this valley and or open plain, or whatever you want to call it. And with the remainder of these points, well, we need a command. That was close. Yeah, we got all these cargo trucks now, which is good. We have 20 of them. Do we want to have infantry or a tank? It's 150 points for that tank. Let's go with some command infantry. And with the last little bit of points on the board, some UDT seals. And let's go.
필요합니까?
To here.
지시를 기다리는 중입니다.
You're gonna move fast up to here.
그럼 저기를 어디로 잡죠?
This recon unit here is gonna move up to the edge of town. The command's gonna hide out right here and there. And these UDT seals here are gonna just be some infantry.
지시를 기다리는
There,
중입니다.
let's get these helicopters out of here. Labeled the tow unit as Unit 1. I wish I had anti-air capabilities, but sadly I don't.
탑승을 환영합니다.
Fiat caught sight of something there. Pull out some K1s here, and 2 of these M48s to back them up. We do have Shilkas here now. There's that too.
하늘은 우리
Shilkas to
것이다.
go. Did it shoot down my peace bridge? Or my whatever the hell it is? Peace pheasant?
표적 확인.
I didn't catch that.
교전 중.
I think it did. Strellas.
수호 천사가
They gotta
필요한
go as
사람.
well.
수호 천사가 필요한 사람.
Oh man, that's not good. Losing peace pheasants to Strellas to not know the enemy had those.
명령 받겠습니다.
A little oversight on my behalf.
하늘은 우리
Toe's
것이다.
got to get out of here. We got a Strela coming up here now. That Fiat might be
저희
able to deal
없이는
with that.
아무것도 볼 수 없으실 겁니다.
Alright, so let's hold off on the aircraft for now. Need to get these M48s out here. It's going to be a ground battle. Everything, all these tanks seem to be doing the same old routine of just pulling in to this wooded area. It's a damn shame.
탑승을 환영합니다. 벌어지더라. 비를 내려주마.
I know I said I wasn't going to call out any more aircraft, but I had to do something about all these artillery pieces. There we go. Managed to take them out successfully. About to run smack dab into my recon units here. However, they do have 84mm high explosive anti-tank rockets, so or missiles or whatever you want to call them. So there is that. Bring out a K1 over here as well. Got these M48s reversed into that wooded area there. They've already been engaged. Too late. Okay, yeah, get them out of there. No toes. No toes. Let's see if we can do something sneaky here with this peace pheasant. It's a dumb idea. Get out of there, man. Managed to take out one of the Strelas. That's good. K1 opening up on the Genome Ho2s. Same problems with that damn Fiat not staying in. Down here, my Bob's now under attack. 48's taking some fire from those Genoma Ho2s as well. I need to get over here. Engage these tanks. Got a kill already. That's good. 2 more kills. Excellent. Let's move that Fiat up over as well. Let's bring some K1s out over here. Can't do nothing about rearming them toes right now until these tanks are excellent. Artillery looks like it took out my M48 sitting back here. That's a damn shame. Call out the rest of these peace pheasants. Kill it. Okay, good. Fiat in serious trouble here. He needs to get the hell out of here. Genoma Ho's need to, or the toes need to hurry up and land and rearm. Some ray fire there. Not sure what that was, but he's gone. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move these K1s and M48s up over here. Fiat opening up on that recon unit down here with his autocannon. These peace pheasants are devastating. I have yet to see the enemy air, though. The enemy, though, seems to know exactly where my recon is. Looks like they're chasing it, so I gotta make sure I keep that Fiat out of here. Move the toes up here to that mountaintop to provide covering fire for that Fiat as he escapes. K1, we can move him up to here. You might encounter something in that wood area, but oh, what the hell? There's a bunch of stuff hanging out here. There's the rest of their Strelas. Fiat engaging those tanks, killing one of them. And all the kills, my god. Absolutely massacring
탑승을 환영합니다.
these Chinomas. K1 being engaged by Type 63, that's going to end very badly for that recon unit. As the Peace Pheasants finish off the battle. Alright, so that's going to be a total victory there for us, yep. Absolutely slaughtering those Chinomas. Man, I lost a command, it looks like. That's a shame. Lost a command, lost 8 of those M48s. That was expected. I mean, we knew that those tanks were going to be some tough customers, and the artillery was going to be a problem. It was just very hard to keep eyes on those artillery. How many of those did we take out? Took out 7 of them, it looks like, in total so far. So only 5 of those remaining, 5 Strelas remaining, and 2 Shilkas. So we did some damage. We beat the shit out of those tank regiments. With only 10 of the Chinomaho 2s remaining, 12 of the Chinomaho 4s. So, all in all, good job. The enemy is now in full retreat from Yangdok. And that pretty much sum it up for this turn. Let's go ahead and end it and see what the enemy does up here in the north. Damn, this is what I feared. Seoul is under the threat of North Korea. Our task force remains in danger as long as the situation is not reversed and Seoul is not secured, Major. So we have that tank regiment pushing in. Just that tank regiment pushing in. That's interesting. Shilkas and Strelas. The Strelas are infrared, so we're not going to need seed for this. I'm not going to worry about any form of aircraft at all. The Seahawks will pretty much not play a role in this battle. This is going to be tank on tank, and until that those anti-air emplacements are neutralized, the helicopters are not going to play a role in this at all. So the Phantoms and the Prowlers can stay out at sea. Down here in Unchang, it looks again the enemy is pushing in with what remains from their western force, those T-55 recon tanks, these scattered remnants of mortars and tank destroyers, it looks like. Or, no, these are ZSUs. These are anti-helicopter, anti-aircraft units, so pretty much useless. These rocket pod helicopters, 2 of them, they have some engineers as well, 4 rocket artillery remaining. Go ahead and bring the Sabres back over here. These K1s that have been rearmed and refitted, we can move them up to the front to finish out this tank battle here. The tanks that are already here, if I can find them, yeah, the 2nd Armament Regiment, they can go ahead and move back to Busan, and we can refit them next turn. The Peace Pheasants took a beating. We can refit them, but we're going to need their missiles, so we're going to move them back up the Yangdok as well. Over here we have TOWs and 106 millimeter cannons. They're going to move up the Yangdok as well. As far as recon, the recon has to stay. The logistics have to stay. And this Special Aviation Regiment, they have to stay there as well. Nothing I can really do about that. And the enemy does look like they are moving down the Yochang. So next turn they can push in 8 Mi-25 attack helicopters, some helicopter-based Yongjinades, so like, yeah, heavy infantry, and then more T-55s and Type 63s. So that's going to be interesting. Facing them is some of these Gongbyung's infantrymen, more infantrymen, and my AA units. So confident they might be able to hold. Once this unit here refits and rearms, we can move them up here to Daegu, which will be next turn, so they'll be able to help fight off the 22nd Armored Battalion. But let's look at reinforcements as well. We could bring out the 3rd Artillery Convoy, we might as well. Up here in the U.S., for their task force, we have enough points to bring in the 13th Marine Regiment. We can go ahead and do that, or the 25th Armored Battalion. But these M60s aren't really anything special, so that's maybe not quite worth the points. Artillery will be effective. We don't really need that right now as well. And Air Force, this multi-role squadron with the F-18 Hornets is going to be absolutely awesome, but that's a 160-point aircraft, so that's going to be big points if we lose those. 160 of Strike Squadron will be fun. They have napalm. We can worry about that later. we don't really necessarily need reinforcements now at this point. So let's go ahead and do this tank battle up here at Seoul against these T-72s. Yep, 72nd Armored is here with the Abrams. 12 of them, 8 M60 eras, and then naval, we should have more M60s down here as well. Yeah, 12 more of them. So this is going to be, looks like they push straight in from Yunnan. We occupy every other sector here, so this is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this? Do we want to hit them straight on from Bravo, or do we want to occupy one of the points up here in Sherwan and Sandang and hit him in the flank? Or do we want to do both? Let's find out. And as always, as I hit the launch button, please hit the like button. Share the video with a friend, you know, all that typical me plugging my video jazz. Have a TACCOM chilling down here. And I think I'm going to push straight into this town with the Marines. 4 elite units of Marines. 4 hardened units of Marines. Don't need any of that. Don't need helicopters. Don't need LAVs. I will need recon. I don't need expensive recon. SEALs can push straight in. And let's really think about doing a flank here. I'm worried that if I don't commit to doing a flank, then the enemy will pretty much just Zerg rush me over here and absolutely overwhelm me. So I am worried about that. We'll have an LAV-25 take position up here on my extreme border to keep eyes down this road here. And M1 Abrams will hold the line. 2 of them here. Here. 4 M60s. And let's do another recon, just to be sure. LAV-25. Alright, so with that being that, we have that down here. We want to make sure we hold on to our naval sector down here. I need points for an Oliver Hazard. So just in, we have the riverboats back, so that's going to be cool. Let's go ahead and sacrifice. We don't really need a fob. Well, we're going to need logistic trucks, so sacrifice one of these M60s. Sacrifice all of them. Screw it. We don't need all those M60s. We'll have my Oliver Hazard hanging out down here, and not quite enough for that. So I think we have enough exactly for another M1 Abrams. Excellent. Oh man, I'm very worried about this. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Oh no, and the Abrams already caught in sight. Jesus! What was that? A command immediately taken out? Strela's taken out? We have a command going down here. These Abrams need to commit down to this region here.
We're on the move.
You guys are going to form a unit
Just spit it out.
and push up here. This LAV-25 is going to push up here as well. This LAV scout's going to move over here, this wood region. Over here, the Marines need to deploy. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! No, fall back! Fall back! Was there transports destroyed? I didn't catch that. It looks like the enemy, the computer, doing what the computer does, and deploying their men just literally right on the border. As my Marines scramble for cover. T-72s rushing in. I need this Oliver. I need riverboats. Oh man, Navy. I need to start landing these M60s. 2 of them up here. Hopefully the Marines will be able to hold their own here in this town. Oh dear.
Are you talking to me?
Move fast over this way, Abrams.
Advancing to coordinates.
Marines holding their own, getting some rockets off against these T-72s. They're going to be taking a beating. Taking a real big beating. Bring out a Seahawk. And I know I didn't want to call in helicopters, but need to do something about all these T-72s bearing down on me here. If the Shilk is getting any closer, it's going to be a bad day for them. Get in here and capture this fob. Oh no. See Abrams hitting the rear from the enemy.
Are you talking to me?
Need some extra eyes, sir? Trouble!
Oh, good. Marines getting wiped out down here in this town. I cannot afford to lose Seoul.
Why does it always have to be me?
Target in sight. Just engage.
The last of the Marines prepare to sell their lives dearly. I need to start. Man. This is crazy. So the Seahawks now are arriving, getting some ATGMs off on these T-72s. Missing there, unfortunately.
Yes, sir.
And the last of my Marines being taken out. The only command I have left is the command down here in the naval sector. It's bad that Abrams. See, these Abrams, I'm not having good luck with these freaking Abrams. They just can't hold. I don't understand what it is. They just go up like tin cans.
Who do you want us to transport? Target in sight. Just engage.
Killing a T-72 there. Killing 2 more. Excellent. Looks like we're gonna be able to hold this, but just barely. Let's get some river boats up here.
Sky is
These
off.
Seahawks out of here. Losing 1, that's a shame. 60s they're about to pay for.
It's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir.
Come
Or another
on.
plus hunt.
Excellent. Keep moving.
All of you, get out of my way.
Fortunately, I have 2 surviving Abrams
It's
over
gonna be a
here.
stand-up fight, sir. Or another plus hunt.
Excellent.
Bring it on.
Losing an M60 there to these T-72s. Taking a direct hit from that one, and that's going to be the last of that M60. No! Managing to save his own life there. Really wish I knew where that command was over here.
You'd be blind without us.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Land some more tanks over here. Riverboats now are going to be heading it, and the M60 needs to take out these Shilkas.
I'm all ears.
And that's game. Total victory. That was very, very, very costly. Losing a good bit of very trained Marines. 3 M1A1 Abramses. I knew that was going to be a bad idea bringing them in. They just don't perform like how the Abrams performed in air-land battle. I have no idea what it is. The T-72 is a formidable tank. I managed to take out 9 of them. And took out all of the Strelas, so that's good as well, and taking out 2 commands. So managed to beat back the North Koreans, but it cost me, and it cost me pretty big. Losing a Sea Cobra there as well. So 5 turns remaining, and I have 2 zones to capture. It's going to be all offense up front now from here on out. Can we call out reinforcements? Yes, we can. 25th Armored or the 13th Marine. We're going to have to go with the 13th Marine. because we need those tanks. They're going to come in Naval Sector Bravo here. I'm going to go ahead and disembark them here into Seoul. Down here at Wingchang, let's go ahead and kick that off now with the remainder of the Western Front forces there. 2nd Engineers, 21st Tank, well, whatever, you know who's there. Alright, so we got them pushed back across the river. Same plan as we do before. Let's go ahead and hunker down here with infantry. Anti-tank units. We do have those pesky helicopters. So let's have some Stingers hole up here as well as my last 2 units of riflemen. And I'm going to want to have control of that sector so that my airplanes come out right there. Let's be a really big bitch and bring the FOB in as well. Make sure that nothing here runs out of ammo. That's a cheap move, but whatever. It'll do its job. Bring out this other command down here into my Daegu sector. Put him here on the edge of that forest, as well as some more Stingers. Because the major threat here is going to be aircraft. Not very many tanks. M36s, no, I'm not gonna call them out. Sabres, 4 of them. And let's go ahead and bring out these tanks. Even though they were pretty much instantly spotted last time around. Recon, my good old faithful OH-6 scout helicopter. Hopefully he doesn't get instantly shot down. Let's bring out some M36s. Bring up 4 of them, just to back up my M48s here in the woods. All right. Unload. Move the transports out of here. Come on, unload you. Command heading in. Stingers heading in there. Anti-tank heading in there. Sokosu's over there heading in there. More anti-tank units heading up there, and my last unit of riflemen heading up here. Let's try and do a rocket strike on these SUs. Stunning them and taking out one. Excellent. Let's do a rocket strike on the other one. Lost eyes on it. Get that Sabre out of there. Bring the OH-6 over here to back up the tanks as they push forward. Forgot to deploy these Stingers down here. They can deploy there. I want to capture those cargo trucks really bad. Alright, there we have our helicopters. Let's go ahead and forget this push, because I have nothing up here to effectively engage those helicopters with. Shame we only have 1 recon. Don't want him to move too close to the front though, because those Shilkas will effectively light him up and destroy him. Nothing protecting that pilot from those bullets except for some plexiglass, so can't afford to fly him too close. Goodbye. Oh. Helicopters over here flying dangerously close to my Stingers. Let's could have sworn I had another unit still.
명령 대기 중입니다. 신진지로 이동합니다.
M48s, we're going to do a wide flank around the back here.
하나 이상. 하늘은 우리 것이다.
And these MD-5000s pulling away from my anti-air defenses, but hopefully these sabers will cause enough damage to them.
전탄 소진.
Let's get them out of there. One of them was stunned.
수호 천사가 필요한 사람.
48's taking fire from those Type 53s, or 63s rather.
정찰이 필요합니까?
Found the mortars. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good job.
닥칠 대로 쏴버려. 안전띠 꽉 붙들어 매.
Let's pull this OH-6 over here. I'm worried about anti-aircraft fire.
지시사항 있습니까?
Really wish I could just push straight in the Namgang with these tanks here, but unfortunately I'm not trying to risk their lives just for a few units. I mean, I need to hold on to every single one of these units that I can.
말씀만 하십시오.
Type 63 is now about to engage my M48s.
드디어 제법 강한 놈들입니까?
T-55 now has just a little bit extra range on him than my M48s.
박살내버리자고.
Attack
우리가 필요한 곳이
helicopters.
어딥니까? 말씀만 하십시오. 저 말입니까?
Only 74 points to win the game, so not. I'm trying to hurry up and push this so that I can. God, they are completely missing. They are panicked though. Let's go ahead and get them out of there. They're panicked. They're not as effective as they should be.
수호 천사가 필요한 사람. 체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
Excellent.
수호 천사가 필요한 사람.
Sabres are now winning the day for me yet again. It looks like.
저 말입니까?
Come on, there we go.
탑승을 환영합니다.
M48's engaging the last of those Type 63s up here in the distance. Missing with almost all of their shots.
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
Nice trick shot there. F-86 Sabre getting the game-winning kill. Total victory, the 27th Fire Support Convoy has been destroyed. They now have no more artillery in this region. It's good news for me. Chang's been defended yet again, pushing the enemy out yet again. And now time for Yangdok yet again. Tank on tank. Wait a minute. No, my tanks have not arrived. So this is going to be interesting. The enemy, point value wise, they outnumber me. And I only have to do 903 points of damage to defeat them, so there is that. But my tank regiment has not arrived yet, even though I just deployed them to the region. That's worrisome. That helicopter up here. Down here we're going to need TACCOM, FOB, helicopters, and of course peace pheasants out the ass. recon. Rush up to that ridge as soon as the battle starts. Let's hope that this goes okay.
쌍안경 챙겨.
I'm not looking forward to this. I was really hoping to have tanks up here. And I need to keep eyes up here on my Daegu sector. If I catch eyes on the enemy pushing up to that region, I need to get that command out of there as fast as possible.
말하라 이상.
Fiat will hide out right here. Strayla, get out of my sky.
전사가 필요한 사람.
Or ground. get off my map, or rather. Whatever, I can't speak today. If I could take these Straylas out right off the bat, that would be absolutely amazing. Get out. Get back. Oh, good lord, AA fire from everywhere. That Peace Fest doesn't have a chance. Oh, man, not good. Not good. So they have good AA.
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
Rifles are here, though. Let's bring out 2 of them. I have 2 fobs? I did not know that. Oh, man. Come on, Kevin. Put the 106s up here so they'll have a nice clear line of view down into that ridge.
우리가 필요한 곳이 어딥니까?
What the hell is buzzing around down here? Chinomas?
사선으로 들어가는 게 아니길 필요해야겠군.
Bring the Fiat forward a little bit closer. Oh, dear.
모든 말씀.
No, wait, change it. Stop, chop, land.
대기 중입니다. 무장 대기 중.
And of course, Romulan cloaking device activated.
하늘은 우리 것이다.
Just evac the Peace Pheasants. Got to get them out of there. Oh, dear, it's not going my way. Not going my way at all.
현 공격은 위험하다. 정찰이 필요합니까?
Artillery instantly knowing where my recon is.
잠입 중.
Looks like my tow helicopters were shot down as well. That was a mistake. I didn't bring my fighters over. That was just a simple mistake. That Fiat's as good as dead. So let's try and land, or try and bring some more recon up to this region over here. Fob now taking some fire. Bring some 106 millimeters out over here. That's a damn shame. It's an absolute damn shame.
말하라 이상.
Of course, this recon's not catching eyes on anything, and there goes my Fiat up there. Nothing I could do. I wasn't going to try to call out the Peace Pheasants just to have them die. If I can just hold out until either the time limit's up or I just clicked enough. God, see, they're everywhere here now.
대기 중입니다.
Oh, come on. You just saw him for a second there.
벌어지더라. 비를 내려주마.
Yeah. Back. Oh my god, so many missiles. This is ridiculous. That's all for my
듣고 있는 중입니다. 대기 중입니다.
bring these tows over here. Bring them in close to that fob so they can stay
저희 없이는 아무것도 볼 수
armed.
없으실 겁니다.
Now they pretty much have air superiority. Nothing I can do about it. Really annoyed right now. I'm sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm really annoyed right now that the tanks didn't arrive, and just overall just the game mechanics and how this game works. All they got to do is take out that TACCOM there, Bonbu, and that's pretty much it. That'd be an instant loss. Toes being engaged by this Chinoma. I'm assuming that's what that is. All the AA in the world now coming out to greet me. Get out of here. Is he gonna get out? He's gonna get out. Yes. Alright, managed to save one. Only one tow launcher managed to make it through. I don't have any anti-air at all. I don't know how I went into this battle so unequipped. Here we got more Chinomas now pushing in. Nothing I can do to stop him. I could sacrifice my peace pheasants to stem the tide. A nice kill there, but he's about to run into a wall of missiles. Or not. Excellent. Bob now taking hits. Not good. Not good at all. There goes that fob. That's a shame. So engaging, completely missing, but she's trying nonetheless. 106mm cannons now opening up on the Chinomas. Hopefully they won't die, but it's very likely those Chinomas are gonna just bulldoze straight through. Peace Pheasant now coming in to support those 106mm. Palm gaze. Excellent. Is the Peace Pheasant gonna get out? No, he's not. Not against all that. 106 is now being gunned down by the last of the Chinomas. A loss, I can see it now. Please actually hit something. Got a hit, but no kill. And there goes that tow. Oh man. More vehicles now. Let's bring out 3 more tows. Just fight to the last. That's really all we can do at this point. This last Peace Pheasant is about to come out. I'm not going to call him out actually, because if I call him out and he gets shot down, that's it. There's no more Peace Pheasants, so can't afford to have that happen. 2 hits and 2 kills, maybe? 1 hit. That was risky, but I had to. Yep, there goes the Peace Pheasants. Oh, I clicked on them to have them engage, and now they're just standing still out in the open. missing.
그들이 말하길 좋은 정찰병은 죽은 정찰병이라도
Artillery
명령이라도
now falling on my 106 millimeters way in the backfield. Only 302 points needed to win this, but I don't think that's going to be a likely
전투 준비 완료.
game. There's really nothing I can do to stop this rush coming down my way.
아 그래 어떻게 됐습니까? 사냥 시작이다. 명령이라도
So definitely the war in the south has not been won yet. There's still a heavy enemy presence still here, and I'm not going to bother calling out anymore. I'm just not going to call out anything else. I'm just going to let them have this.
그들이 말하길
Nothing
좋은
else I can really do
정찰병은
at this point.
죽은
So
정찰병이라도
maybe kill that Sonoma Ho 4.
원하시는 대로
Hey, there you go.
휴식 시간은 끝이야.
212 points needed to win this now. I could pull a victory out of this. It's highly unlikely, but it could happen. Don't even want to bother trying to land some recon or call in anything else really for that matter. Man, there's just so many tanks. If those K1s were here, that would have been this would have been a completely different story. Unfortunately, that's not the case. As the Sonoma Ho 4s and 2s now push in,
동이 트는
these
새벽 꿈에
UDT SEALs are gonna fight to the last. In close range, you do have 8 of those high explosive anti-tank missiles or rockets, so they
군대 전투 대형으로
hit one. Yeah, completely ineffective against the Sonoma Ho 4s.
행군 대형으로
Unfortunately, let's get them out of there. They can hunker down with the command.
공실 상태 양호합니다. 탄약, 연료, 부속품 전부 다 있습니다.
Let's call out one more recon unit just to maybe
저희 역시는 아무것도
help me
볼 수
keep eyes
없으실
on the
겁니다.
enemy. And now the artillery landing. Smoke screen, that's interesting.
아 그래 어떻게 됐습니까? 엔진 시동.
Oh dear. And here comes the tanks now. Yeah, not a whole lot to say, not a whole lot to really comment on here. This is, if I got 5 minutes remaining in the battle, maybe I can just last until the timer's up, I don't know. But we did see tanks pushing into this region here that's now under a smoke screen. All I gotta do is just roll up on my command and they can effectively just one-shot them, so...
왜 항상
unfortunately,
적입니까?
nothing I can really do to stop it at this point.
명령이라도
Yep. And that's it. Oh dear. Total defeat. My strike squadron, my peace pheasants have been destroyed. That is not a good thing. The enemy, though, suffering losses of their own. Barely any tanks left on the field, but those frickin' planes. Yang Dok has now fallen to the enemy. but there is this heavy armored battalion still remaining. I can still potentially hang on. That'll have to wait till next turn, though. As far as everything back here goes. Yeah, the fight in the south has not yet been won, even though we have pushed the enemy back several times. There's still plenty of fight left in the enemy. As far as everything up here goes, let's take a look into Sherwan. We need to start making moves. Sherwan has Shilkas, some scouts, Fagats, Bibachongpos, more anti-tank, Strelas, Pongay, a little bit of infantry there falling back from the 41st Infantry Regiment and the remains of the 7th Tank Regiment. Let's go ahead and chase them down. We can't chase them down, not yet. I'm not gonna go into this overextended. So with that, I guess the only thing left to do is end the turn. Going into turn 6 now, the enemy rearming, regrouping, and pushing back into Unchang. They've completely bypassed Daegu, it looks like, hitting Yunchang with the first air attack convoy, Mi-25s, 76th Aviation Regiment. So we got attack helicopters now arriving. I have Stingers and Toes and Sabres, but was not prepared for attack helicopters. Unchang is in some serious jeopardy here. I was anticipating those attack helicopters to go somewhere else, not there. Okay, alright, let's set up our FOB. Command will also be chilling down here as well. Strelas in here. Or not, Stingers rather, not Strelas. And we can't play around, we just keep some AA down here as well. Can't afford to lose a single one of these units. Oh man, alright, no point in calling these guys out. My OH-6 yet again is going to be absolutely critical to holding this this battle. And we'll put a tank command down here, and we'll put our TACCOM command up here. And our infantry will hang out in this industrial complex like they have so many times before. And 200 points remaining to spend. We'll go ahead and just save that and see what happens here in this battle. Unload that. Unload you. Alright, anti-tank's going to move into this building right here along with the Sokchungs. Anti-tank's going to move in here as well. Infantry here, and Stingers are going to move up. Looks like we have to have the attack helicopters are now moving in. That needs to die. Excellent. Get the rest of the Sabres out of there. Stingers are now engaging the Mi-25s. Nice 60-point kill there. Come on, guys, get inside. There. Stingers are definitely proving their worth, but taking some hits. They have now run out of ammo there. This unit needs to do its duty. Calling the Sabres again. Get some strike runs on these Mi-25s. Nice. Stunning a whole bunch of them. I now own 90% of the points needed to win. You, sir, need to take out that. Take out that Mi-20. Stingers are now out of ammo. That's not good.
택시 타고 싶으신 분?
Did I kill the command? I think I did. Yes, I did. That's what got it. Total victory. The first air attack convoy has been annihilated. Absolutely excellent. Those pesky, pesky helicopters will no longer plague me. Only 2 Mi-25s remaining. Wenchang has been defended yet again. But now, oh dear. Oh dear, we're going to retreat. There's no point in trying to... I cannot afford to throw these K-1s out there. They're going to retreat. Fall back. No point in... Yangdok is pretty much... Major, we can confirm that our forces are backing off. Busan is now directly threatened by enemy forces. We advise you to reinforce the town's defense or launch an immediate counterattack. Over and out. Counterattacking is the way to go. And we're going to hit them with absolutely everything we got. Over here, air attack convoy coming down here. These guys should be able to hold their own. But we're going to counterattack nonetheless. Anti-air. K-1s. These guys need to be refitted. They need to be refitted. Everyone needs to pretty much be refitted. The peace bridges are going to move in. I think I may have jumped the gun a little bit. That's alright though. Alright, so we're going to move in with the 25th Infantry Regiment. The Yubings and the Sohongs have laws and super bazookas. So they should be able to deal with the few remaining tanks that I'm going to be going up against. I have sufficient anti-aircraft capabilities with these Hawks and the peace bridges, and then now I have sabers that'll be able to do some ground strike. So hopefully, and then if I'm not sure if this tank, the 2nd Armored Regiment, I'm not sure if they're going to be able. I'm not sure if they're actually going to be in this battle, but hopefully they will be, because I'm going to need them. We're also going to need reinforcements down here. 3rd Artillery Convoy. We're going to need reinforcements. They're going to have to roll out, if they can, over to Daegu just to have some form of presence there. Yeah, and this logistics unit can go ahead and get some R&R. They're going to need it. Managed to refit a lot of the units that suffered severe casualties during that last battle. That's a shame about Yongdak, but there's only so much you can do. Over here in Unchang, looks like we have some recon units pushing in as well. So we got more tanks coming down here. Up here, Seoul has been threatened again. I cannot advance until these units have been dealt with. These T-72s. And it's really hampering my efforts up here. Air Force wise, we need to start making some moves. We could do artillery, or we can do armored. We're going to go ahead and do artillery. Call them out here as well. Alright, so let's start with... Let's go ahead and do Yangdok first and see if we can manage to retake our ground. Doesn't look like my tanks have made it. That's unfortunate, but we'll see what we have to work with. The enemy outnumbers me as far as points goes, but I need to kill less of them than they do of me for victory. Alright, so we're not going to worry about Daegu. We need to focus on our Busan region here. This command can just hide out back here, down in this ravine. No shame in that, and we're gonna have a man with an anti-tank gun in every single building we can put them in. As well as some Wubings to back them up. Air power wise, we're going to need these KF-16s. We're going to need 4 Sabres. We're going to need a Hawk. We're going to need all the AA we can possibly get, because I'm not letting what happened last time happen again. Recon now. We don't have any. That's not good. Alright, some cargo trucks, and then last but not least, these Gatling tanks are going to be pretty nice. Just some last second AA. Alright, let's go ahead and kick it off. Move them back to the rear.
진지 변환합니다. 시동 걸어.
Alright.
지휘관님.
Wubings moving in here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. They're going to move in over here.
전쟁이 안 날 거라고 하더니.
Wubing as well.
부대 재배치 중입니다.
Alright.
어디로 배달해 드릴까요?
It's a shame. It's a really big shame I don't have any recon.
적이 사거리에 들어온다면
I'm really hoping to have
위로만
recon.
살려주는 말이지.
I forgot that all my recon got killed off in the last battle, so we're not going to really know the enemy is where the enemy is pretty much until they're directly on top of us. So it's not good news for us, that's for sure.
가만히 있는 꼴을 못 보시겠군.
Let's bring up some stingers as well. Again, not playing around, not trying to have what happened to me last time happen again. Over here in Daegu, we could probably bring in some guys to this road over here. And yeah, it's all kind of quiet right now.
택시 타고 싶으신 분?
So 2 transports managing to
진지
catch a
변환합니다. 시동 걸어.
something there. Pongays.
우리가 필요한 곳이 어딥니까? 하늘은 우리 것이다. 닥친 대로 쏴버려.
KF-1Cs now getting some revenge. Get them out of here. A lot of AA fire coming in. Taking out, there we go. Taking out 2 of those MiGs to not a single loss. Excellent. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out this command.
운전병 속도를 좀 내라고. 우리 바빠.
Did we kill it? No, we did not.
갈것
We sure as shit stunned it. Where's that Saber at? There he is. There we go. Got that command killed. Good job. Push up here with a command. We'll take Daegu.
위병수업 3보 이상 정찰하고 들어봤어?
So some good losses there. The enemy could not really afford to lose any of those planes, and lost 2 of them. So finally, the KF-1C is getting some action and taking out those pesky MiGs, 2 of them at least. I think the Hawk managed to take out one, and the KF-1C took out the other. 5 minutes left on the clock, bringing out some U-Bing, some just basic infantrymen. I rush them up to the front and just try to extend my perimeter just a little bit. Let's do some more probing, because I'm curious to know what's over here. Quarter of the battle time remaining. Let's go ahead and speed it up again as these guys rush up. Let's drop it down to normal. I don't want to go too fast, guys. I want to make sure I take care of these guys here. Let's have some Sabers loitering on station, and a 1C as well, or 16C, or whatever you want to call it. 16C needs engaged. Excellent. Excellent. Neutralizing their air force.
위병수업 3보 이상 정찰하고 들어봤어?
It's a big gain for us, I'll tell you that. Being able to take out their air force like this. Oh, what we got over here? So there was some a push going on over here. Were these the Chinomas? Yep. So the enemy was doing a wide flank this whole time.
저희 말씀입니까?
You need to come down here, sir. You're about to be in harm's way. Looks like the Sabers didn't make it, unfortunately.
하늘은 우리 것이다.
It's Pongay over here. He needs to go. Get him out of here. Get them out of there.
이동합니다.
Shinomaho 4 is now arriving in town. Running into my anti-tank infantry and my U-Bings. Doing some damage. Not sure if it's going to be enough. They took a fucking AA. The enemy just knows exactly where... That's cargo trucks acquired. That's going to be nice. This Shinomaho needs to die.
걸어뛰더라. 길을 내려주마. 하늘은 우리 것이다. 총알이 빗발치고 있습니다.
Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And they're just feeding me cargo trucks over here. That I do not mind.
함정을 활용합니다.
Sabers strafing their positions right here. My infantry are just dying to this onslaught of these Chinomahos.
가만히 있는 꼴
Cargo
못
truck is
보겠고.
out of there. Another kill from the Sabers. Excellent.
하늘은 우리 것이다. 탄약, 연료, 부속품 전부 다 있습니다.
And this last command, or this command, is about to run straight into a wall of infantry here. Chinomaho is still in the city.
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
You Bing are having a hell of a time dealing with these tanks. Nice. Was that command neutralized up here? I believe it was. Capturing a bunch of cargo trucks. in the process. There's that stupid Pongay. Right there. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Yes! Just to make sure. For good measure. What do we have over here? More cargo trucks and tanks.
어디로 배달해 드릴까요?
Looks like I lost some AA units over here. That's a shame. But a Pongay now driving straight towards my infantry position here.
지휘관님, 모병이 대체 뭘 할 수 있겠습니까?
Call out some more of these.
지휘관님, 모병이 대체 뭘 할 수 있겠습니까?
Call out some more of these sabers to deal with that Pongay there.
우리도 마찬가지란 말이지.
Oh, that's it. That's game. Time's up. A draw. Both sides stopped. The enemy 11th Tank Regiment has been destroyed. I lost a good bit of infantry and 3 sabers, but managed to take out 3 of their MiG-29s and a bunch of command units. So that's absolutely critical to holding this region. It ends in a draw, but nonetheless, I count it as a victory. It's a damn shame, though. It's a damn shame. So, right back here, these guys can't do much, and this video is quickly starting to reach its longevity. Let's go ahead and finish up here where we started in Seoul. See what we can do about these T-72s. We pushed them back to the Sherwan reinforcement point. We need to make sure that we push them back into Sherwan and keep them in Sherwan. Not worried about the naval sector this time around. This TACCOM can hang out down here. The FOB can hang out here. We do have artillery this time, but do we want to use them? That's the thing. Not sure if it's just tanks, I believe. So we'll go ahead and call out some of these Sea Cobras. The infantry is going to hold up here like they have been doing. The Marines as well. Some logistics for them. We have captured North Korean truck. Always use the captured trucks first, ladies and gentlemen. Use your enemy's bullets against them before using your own. And same battle plan as last time. Recon, LAV-25 is going to be hanging out over here. And we're going to do a tank push, because I want to make sure that these bastards don't come knocking this way again. 3 Abrams, 2 M60s. 40 more points. Move the Cobras over here. And that recon should be pretty good where he's at. So let's hope that this isn't a total disaster, and let's go ahead and launch this battle here. I need to throw a different type of command. Is that the cheapest I have? Yeah, that's the cheapest I have. Alright, let's go ahead and launch. Good lord.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. If the enemy is in range, so are we. You sure it's safe there?
All of you, get out of my
Alright, so these Sea Cobras got to go over here. The tanks are going to start pushing up here. That's probably their command right there. This could be a victory before it's even done. Looks like yeah, these stupid tanks.
Flight zone is hot.
Seahawks are going to come out now.
in. Weapons hot.
Get out of there! Spawning so close. LVTs need to fall back. Yeah, missiles and tows. Missiles and tows taking out these T-72s. 70% of the points needed for victory have already been won by me.
What can the infantry do for
Let's
you,
go ahead and
sir?
hold these Marines back. Seahawks are just scoring hit after hit. Bring them back down to the fob.
Flying in.
That TACCOM can readjust position. And these Sea Cobras over here now scoring hits as well. Taking out all these T-72s.
It
Beautiful.
always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Abrams need to hurry up and join the fight, as well as these M60s. Now that the fob is ours, we can go ahead and bring in a command. Go ahead and hold that region. If we don't win the game first, because 9 points needed to win, and these tanks are driving straight at my Marines. And that's it. Alright, the 7th Tank Regiment has been destroyed, and Seoul has been defended. Excellent. And with only one battle left to be fought, let's go ahead and just wrap it up here with these light recon tanks down here in Yunchang, going up against the 3rd Armored Battalion and the whole rest of the gang. And as always, like the video if you liked it, guys. Helps me out. Let's shift the focus like this. Do we need a fob? I don't think we will. Don't think we will. We do have some AH. Yeah, we won't need a fob for this. Alright. Command down here. Command up here. Recon. My good old faithful OH6. That guy has survived this whole time. Unit of Stingers there. Do another unit of Stingers over here. These M36s, these guys, they're so outdated. It's ridiculous, but they're holding their own. And some helicopters there to back them up, why not? Alright, let's go ahead and kick it off.
해당 좌표로 이동 중입니다. 해당 위치로 전진 중.
Is it just a command?
적기 출현입니까? 예. 가능한 빨리 가겠습니다.
It might be all they have is just a command.
이끌던지 따르던지 아니면 내 길에서 비켜. 지시사항 있습니까?
M36 is like World War II era tank here. AH is now opening up on that command as it tries to escape. We've been here before and done this before, haven't we, guys? Yep, command taken out, and that's an instant victory. Wow. That's a hell of a way to end the video, now isn't it? Well, no territories gained, but we managed to hold just barely. Young Doc says they suffered casualties. I've suffered casualties. Seoul, we're ready to push forward into Sherwan, hopefully in the next turn. We only have 4 turns left to take these last 2 points on the map. Can we do it? That remains to be seen. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Can we do anything down here? These guys? I don't think we can. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. See what the enemy does. Big push here in the Unchang. Looks like the only battle to be fought, the 3rd Air Attack Convoy, what's left of all those attack helicopters, 76 Aviation Regiment as well, and the 2nd Engineers. So a big, not so much a big, but the Western Front pushing forward with to avoid. I don't want to just. Well, I'll do that another time. But a fight left down here on the western front. It looks like the only opposition the enemy has thrown at me this turn should allow me to pursue my offensive up in the north. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. As always, like the video if you liked it, comment down below if you got a comment or a question for me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.